Say welcome to Powerhouse Tarot. I'm Energy Goddess. Welcome to my channel, my lit growing abundance, okay, YouTube channel. Okay, even though we on TikTok, you already know the vibes. Look, I couldn't wait to get back. I got suspended because I was talking, and I don't know, probably one of them words is a bad word considered on TikTok. So I was suspended temporarily, and now I'm back or whatever. But I just gotta watch my mouth because I do be saying stuff, and I don't be thinking that they bad words because I use them on the regular. You know what I'm saying? And you know, so whatever. TikTok suspended me. Like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? Ain't nothing I can do. Like, what I'm gonna do? Like, but I'm back. What's good, y'all? Love and light. Hey, Miss Queen Bay. What's goody, mamas? What's goody? What's goody? I miss y'all. Yes, I was going because I had said the R word. I'm not going to say it again, but I said the R word, and it wasn't even the R word, the R-A-P-E. It wasn't even that. It was the R-E-T-A-R-D. I'm like, what? Why y'all kicking me out for saying that word? But I don't know. Maybe it's offensive to some people, and they've deemed it inappropriate or offensive. So apparently that's why they kicked me the fuck out, or suspended me anyways for a week. I said, all right. I'll check my vernacular at the door when I come in. So I'm back, fully reloaded. I missed y'all over here. So we doing today's messages is gonna be Sun in Aquarius, Moon and Virgo. What's the word? You heard? So we need to get the messages from Spirit and see what's going on pertaining to this particular transit here with the Sun in Aquarius, Moon in Virgo. What is it that we need to find out? What are our present energies? What's the present situation? What Spirit's been trying to tell us the whole time? What's our conscious and our unconscious self-feeling and our advice and encouragement moving forward? So that's what this reading is going to be about. If you enjoy the vibes, go ahead and subscribe. Join the tribe. Just period. Alright? For real. Just period. So today I'm gonna jump right in. Let's get some big messages here from Spirit. What do you have for us with this particular transit here, Holy Spirit? What is it that you would like us to know that we're experiencing the energies, so that we can know how to deal with what's here? Okay. Archangel Michael, I ask that you come down and place a hedge of protection around me. Allow no harm, attacks, or anything otherwise to come towards me as I do these readings and the messages. Archangel Jabril, thank you for helping me to communicate the messages from above, so below. Alright. Let me just set that off right. You know what I'm saying? Let me set that off real right. For reals. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? Connect me here, Holy Spirit. What's going on here? Damn, you just keep, like, dumping these shits. Like, what's going on, Holy Spirit? Hold on. Okay, so we're sharing our voice, misalignment, false beliefs, radical self-acceptance. That card popped out earlier. That's kind of a theme, apparently. Renewal. Wow. So I'm getting a lot of messages right now in our current energy as a collective here. Okay, many of us, there is giving and receiving and giving. Okay, I feel like connect to that energy. Your soul tribe, your soul family it's not going to be televised. It's digital. Okay. And so connect with who those energies are, and support them, and kind of connect and find your, where they extend that olive branch towards you, where you can kind of latch on and find that inner connection to people who, are kind of on that same path as you. Some of you guys have a voice, and it's time for you to be known and to be seen. Some of you guys been sitting in the shadows, allowing other people, whether you work with groups, whether you work with other people, or whatever this is, it's like you've been sitting back and allowing many other people. You've been sitting back in the shadows of other people long enough, just period. And it's time for you to take the front role, front and center, period. Okay? Some of you guys think that you don't have it, or that you're missing something, or you need to get ready, or not now, right? And Spirit's telling you right now, you're a voice. You've always been that, okay? And that during this current transit, that's going to be something that's going to come up even more so, and kind of be a theme for us here, getting this message about you having that voice. And some of you guys, you use your voices inappropriately. And I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm telling you what your spirit is saying. Your spirit is saying, look, you got a voice, but it's meant to be used for good. It's meant to be used to encourage, to advise, to help people, okay? And so if by chance you've slipped off the path of that, okay, Spirit's here coming in with a quick, fast, heavy-duty reminder, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? This is where you need to be. So that theme is going to be coming up a lot during this transit with the sun in Aquarius, moon in Virgo. You're really aligning to who you are, in your voice, and putting that out there, not being afraid to walk in your own lane. Because some of y'all feel like, well, I have to do it how someone else do it, or I have to, I don't know, be like someone else. And you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got your own individual lane, and it's time that you step into it, okay? Some of you guys got so much individual uniqueness to just your voice. Like, your voice, no matter what you could be reporting on negative shit, you could be reporting on positive shit, but it's like your voice, people fuck with your voice. I don't know, they just do. And Spirit needs you to know that it's time for you to speak and be seen. Some of y'all too, if you happen to be like a content creator, this message just came through. It's like it's in wording, it's in verbiage, it's in how you say things. All of these good things, okay? And utilizing exercises to help you expand your vocabulary, as well as your understanding of vernacular, helps you to not just sound educated, but to actually have a bit of knowledge behind the things you talk about, okay? So some of y'all being encouraged to like study and to get like higher expertise on like, voice. Maybe it's voice lessons. Maybe you sing. Maybe you have a voice. Maybe it's going getting like those lessons and bettering that. I don't know what this is for everybody, because everybody, like, it's different messages coming in for this voice card. It's like some of y'all could have platforms. Some of y'all could just have the potential to sing in like a voice that uplifts other people and is singing melodic sort of fashion, right? And then some of us, it's different, but at any rate, Spirit doesn't want us to, our voice to be lost in whatever is happening. Hi, Coco. I apologize. I didn't even see you. Thank you for the follow as well, Coco. But yeah, so Spirit doesn't want you to get lost in your voice, or let your voice be lost. You know what I'm saying? And whatever it is your message is, okay? Yeah, false beliefs. It says, once the truth that we believe about ourselves are illuminated, so are the ways that we can release the false limitations they confine us to. Okay, so it's like recognizing who you are as well as the false beliefs that were around who you are help you to release and surrender that shit so that you can be your true self. Okay, that might be another part of message that I'm hearing from spirit. It's like not having faith in your own voice or your own potential, and this is a false belief system that you've somehow incurred at some point in time in your life. I don't know what trauma, I don't know what affects you that makes you feel this way, but there were false belief systems that were built up inside of you that now you're able to surrender during this transit. Okay, that you were somewhat confined to, you know, and honestly they brought you a huge sense of misalignment. You know, when you, while whole time you're thinking you're in misalignment, it really wasn't the misalignment, it was actually alignment, but you perceived it as a misalignment for some of us. And this was because radical self-acceptance wasn't there for the self, and you thought that you had to do it maybe a way that everybody else or someone told you that this is how it's supposed to be, or maybe even you told yourself, but now you're coming out of maybe the deception or whatever blockages that there were, or things that confined you to only thinking a certain way, right? Through this radical self-acceptance, you're able to see yourself and move a different way, because you're able to see impossibilities as now possibilities, right? So it's a good energy to be in. Connect me more to this message here, Holy Spirit, during the transit. Okay. Acceptance. Oh my God. Oh my God. Come on. Spirit just wants you to accept you. A lot of us been not accepting that. A lot of us been thinking that it's something we got to change about ourselves. There's something that is wrong. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. Some things you can't change about other people nor yourself until you become more aware, right? Especially when it comes to self. Other people, you can't change them. But when it comes to self, you know what I'm saying? There's this radical self-acceptance that needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? And until you can change a thing about you, even though you don't really like a certain thing, you still got to accept that part of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, in order to be your best and highest version of yourself, in order to overcome whatever was confining you to these thoughts. You understand what I'm saying? You can't be like, I don't like that part of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that, because then you're fucking up the alchemy. You're fucking up the magic, right? Because now you're putting in all of this energy into, oh, I don't like that about myself, so now let me pick myself apart. Now let me, you know what I'm saying? And now that's where the misalignment comes in, right? So listen to that inner voice right now that's trying to renew things for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, you know, to understand this truly is saying renewal begins with decay. Meaning like, okay, these older parts of us, these parts we no longer need that died away, they're dead, they're withering. We can let them go so that new parts of us can now flourish, right? And that's really the overall here that's given us a huge sense of acceptance for the self. As well as other people, you know what I'm saying, and how that relates to other people as well. Okay. What else is coming out here, Holy Spirit? Wow, judgment. Judgment is out here. Okay, it says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. And that definitely resonates for people getting this reading during the transit, because it's like, even you had judgments about yourself, not just other people, but it was like judging other people too, you know. And now you understand that everyone has their unique path and challenges, and that's what, you know, part of that false belief system that we're getting rid of. You know, when we had this false belief system that made us feel like we couldn't judge situations or be aware. Because judgment too gives me the message of awareness. Like, we're now becoming more radically aware of self. You know what I'm saying? To where these situations or certain things in our life may have misaligned us towards our goals or towards our destinations or our hopes, dreams, and expectations. Now we're able to look at ourselves and see that everyone has these unique paths and challenges, right? And I feel like it gives us a even deeper sense of radical self-acceptance, because it's like I can see my own self. You know what I'm saying? You are perceived the way you perceive. You perceive. Wait, what does it say? You are perceived the way you perceive yourself. Okay, so people look at you the way that you look at yourself. So if you look at yourself in a negative light, in a negative eye, then that's how the world will receive you. That's how the world will perceive you. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, love. Welcome in. Hey. Hey, David. What's going on? Okay. But yeah, so these are things that we want to keep in mind during this transit and moving forward. Okay, just period. Let's get one more message about the present situation, and then we'll dive deeper. Abundance. Wow, love to see it. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Okay, so as long as you are being like real with yourself, you're able to have this sort of abundance over your life. So there could be like energies that don't like this, because a lot of times people that don't like what we got going on is because they're not doing any self-work. They too busy focused in on what we got going on because they're not doing no self-work, right? So just keep that in mind when you're moving forward, all right? But abundance is here for those of us in the collective getting this reading, okay? Remember that you're a limitless being and you can manifest whatever you desire in the physical reality, all right? And that's another thing, too, that keep people stuck to false beliefs, because there's people that could be around you and shit that they have false set of beliefs systems that make them think that they're going to achieve certain things, or they're going to acquire certain things or do certain things because they think that money is the only form of currency. Grand Rising, good evening. How are you? You know, and these are preconceived false set of notions and understanding and belief systems that are now being broken down, you know, and those false limitations no longer confine us. So now we're able to tell people like radically, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like you can tell people like shit like, yo, this is what I did. And now it's like going to start making sense to people like, oh, holy shit. You know, especially those people that hid behind money or material things. Like those were the only things or qualities worth admiring. You know what I'm saying? Especially those type of people, right? It's really going to be like deep on them, because it's like they haven't taken that time to dive deeper within the self yet. You know what I'm saying? And so depending on who they are getting this message, or who you are getting this message, you know what I'm saying? Like it's going to hit a little different, you know? So let's go into the tarot messages here. Holy Spirit, connect me to the tarot messages here. What is coming out? Yeah, so, I mean, despite all of the misalignment, despite all of these things that try to trap us and hold us back from what was truly destined for us, I don't think they stand a chance, just period. You know, some of these things don't really stand a chance at all. You know what I'm saying? But you have to know that in order to perceive that, right? But yeah. Let's go on. Bottom of the deck and the Queen of Pentacles. Not bad. Okay, so let's go into it. What are the tarot messages in the present situation? What has Spirit been trying to tell us the whole time that maybe we haven't been listening to? What are the messages from Spirit that maybe we weren't listening to, that maybe we should listen to moving forward? What has Spirit been trying to tell us? Okay. So we have the King of Pentacles. Why are you in reverse? That's weird. Wow, King of Pentacles, the Empress. Remember I said the abundance card is right here? The Empress, King of Pentacles. Come on. Come on. I'm trying to tell you. Give me one more. High Priestess. Okay, so a lot of these energies are going to be people like that you're, let's just say it like this, people that are in opposition to you and your life, your life's purpose, where you're going, the message in which you stand for, your belief systems, anything that's opposing this, right? They're going to start to see now, like, holy shit, they were right. They were right. I got to go internal and I got to do this work. Like, no matter how much earthly abundance I create, it'll still never be enough, because I won't be fulfilled within if I'm not being true to myself. And so this is going to be a big theme that's coming out, you know. And some people, I ain't even going to hold you, they're going to be fucking just upset and judgment and lower vibrations because they refuse to raise their vibrations or their sense of awareness to their lives, in their lives. And so it's going to reflect, and there's going to be a lot of blame game going on, you know what I'm saying? So expect that shit. And as they get to blaming everybody, be like, yeah, it's you, because you all are not being accountable, right? Because to be accountable is to be aware of myself and how much blame that I have to take in a situation. Not to say like you have to take blame or accountability for anybody else's, you know, shit that they have done. But it's that sort of sense of awareness that we have for ourselves and our own actions. And I feel like with these first 3 cards out, y'all have really been, like, and I'm going to say y'all, but I'm definitely included in this. It's like we've been working really hard, right? If it's you, it's me. These are collective readings I do. So I'm not exempt from the collective, right? I'm certainly a part of that. But yeah, so it's like this King of Pentacles is coming through saying like, you've been putting in a lot of work and now it's about to start paying off. People are upset because in the past they haven't planted those good ass seeds for themselves. They've been looking around for somebody else to blame for things not going right, okay? And they've been sitting around watching time go by, right? Watching TV, watching all these other things, everything outside of self, right? And meanwhile, you're over here, collective, getting this reading. You're the people who are in the high priestess, who are trusting their intuition, who are studying up on information. You've been getting like your downloads from spirit because you've opened up that portal. And that divine connection through radical self-acceptance, accepting all parts of yourself. And spirit helps you to release false belief systems when it arrives, right? Because spirit knows better, and spirit is only of truth. And spirit is only going to give you the truth, right? So this has been like really phenomenal for those of us getting this message with the transit in Aquarius. Sun in Aquarius, moon in Virgo. This transit is amazing because it shifts us into who's really the boss, right? So we talk about boss battles. Who's really the boss? Who's really on their shit, right? Because right now it's really going to show during this transit. Who's the boss, right? Who's really taking care of business on some real shit, right? Because not everybody is, and that's just the facts, right? That's why you get so much pull and push back when you're trying to be on your path, you know what I'm saying? And the opposition is just opposing, right? That's why you get so much push and pull back, because you're on the right path. So that's always a direct reflection that you're, and a direct sign that you're on the right path when that's happening too. Some of you guys, this Empress energy is coming through for me as there's going to be a new opportunity. There's going to be a new way for you to make money or to reach a collective or a community group of people. And you have this ability to lead them because you have spiritual, practical, you have knowledge that, baby, nobody, like, I can't even put this shit into words. Like, you guys... And you have a duty. I'm just going to say this. You have a duty. Okay? Spirit is urging me to say this. You have a duty to fulfill your missions as the Empress here on Earth. You know what I'm saying? And really find that abundance. And that abundance lies in you finding your voice. Some of you guys don't know where that is. And you don't trust your voice enough, and that's where you are stepping into a higher level position in your life. You know what I'm saying? The Empress sits on the throne. You know, how many of you guys feel like you sit on a throne, right? And so this is radical self-acceptance. Like, no, fuck that. I deserve to sit on that chair. That's my motherfucking, you know, that's my motherfucking, what is it that they sit on, the Empress? The high-ass chair. This radical acceptance is like all about you saying, you know what, I deserve to sit on that fucking throne. I deserve to be held of high esteem, right? I deserve that. I know that's where I'm supposed to be, right? And now life is putting you in these positions now and giving you that voice. It's amplifying that voice you've always had. You already gained all of the life experience to be able to do whatever it is that you're set out to do in this lifetime. You already have that. But what you don't have is the courage, I feel like. And that's what's coming in during this transit. It's like, how do I apply it in a practical sense, Virgo? You know what I'm saying? How do I apply it in a more practical sense? 4 of Cups, right? There's going to be offers as well here, you know, in love. Look at this shit. 9 of fucking Cups comes popping out. You guys are going to get what you want. I feel like some of you guys getting this message truly, like, make a fucking wish. Like, no star or nothing needed. You are the star. You are the light, okay? But make a wish. Make a wish. Because some of y'all don't even know, like, this shit is about to come to fruition for you. Okay? And I need you to know that. Those of us getting this message, go ahead and make a wish, because it's already yours. You're already getting it. Just period. You've already been granted a yes. 4 of Cups, the 9 of Cups. Bottom of the deck is in the Knight of Cups. Okay? Some of you guys, it was in a love offer. It was in somebody to love you the way you want to be loved, treated, the way you want to be treated, the way you treat other people. You know, it was in that beautiful relationship of reciprocity, or whatever this is, right? On an intimate level. And with the Knight of Wands. Some of you guys' wish fulfillment is that you can see through the bullshit of people when they come at you. And it's nothing wrong with that. Because sometimes our optimism will block us from seeing people in their true intent. And I love that for you. That you wished for, to be able to see shit for real. Like, you know, be able to call judgment on people. You know, on some real shit, some of y'all didn't even know that that's who you are in this lifetime. You're here set down to set judgment and not only your life, but other people's lives. Some of y'all don't be knowing, like, really y'all spiritual, why y'all came here, spiritual purposes, because y'all, we've been taught by religion that, I'm not gonna lie, and I don't mean to knock nobody religion, because everybody can believe in whatever the fuck you want to, and it ain't gonna affect me no harm, no way. You know what I'm saying? So, but we've been indoctrinated, and it's difficult to come from indoctrination that has taught you a limited perspective to now learning a limitless perspective and way to think. You know, this is going into the all, you know, and this is really deep, because not everybody gets to experience this. You know what I'm saying? So just think of how special you are, those of us getting this message, because like I said, we're all going through changes, but we're all not in the same stages of the changes, right? Some people are in different stages, right, with this development. Tell me more about the transit and what Spirit has been trying to tell us the whole time. Yes, like I said, some of you guys been wishing for something and Spirit's ready to give it to you. Look at this, 8 of Swords. Some of you guys are ready to start walking away from anything that sabotages you or makes you feel like I can't have or I don't deserve. That's only a misalignment and a false belief. Now sliding into radical self-acceptance gives you this energy that you know and you desire, and you can have whatever it is that you want, right? It moves you into a different energy, right? thought that. I knew I seen a card upside down. See, my eyes do not be playing tricks on me. All right. Let's see. Anything else here for this transit message? Transit. What is it that Spirit has been trying to tell us the whole time? Okay, so we'll slide into our unconscious and conscious self and how that feels for us. Okay, how does the unconscious and conscious mind feel? Seven of Swords, like we've been lied to. See, that's what I was talking about, the dogma of religion. It's not just one, it's not just two, it's everybody. We've all been under some sort of, most people, I'm going to say that loosely, most people have been indoctrinated by some form of religion, right? Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, whatever, something has indoctrinated you. You know what I'm saying? And if that indoctrination limited your thought, it's being removed. The secrets, the lies, and the deception around it is being removed. So now you can see the truth of the matter. And it resonates on so many different levels for you, because not only are you putting to bed all of those false narratives and things that they taught you, that you were limited in your power, now it's coming out that that was a fucking fallacy. That was a lie. And now you're starting to come into your own personal power. And it changes things, because now people are looking at you as if you are the one that possesses all the magic. But it's not. We all have magic. You know what I'm saying? It's just people. Hi, welcome in. It's just people didn't believe in themselves, because, like I said, we're all in this journey called life in different stages of it. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody is going to be on the same level, on the same stage. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is, right? But this Seven of Swords is speaking of breaking down barriers of deception and anything that has lied to you, that told you that you are not as magical as the fuck you believe you are, or you say you are, okay? Just period. That's been broken down. Like, yeah, fuck out of here. Nope, that's not true. I'm magical as fuck, right? And that right there is the energy. That's the fucking spirit of abundance. You know what I'm saying? Because think of it. The creator of all. Do you think that that energy is of, that abundant energy of sources? Like, yeah, certain things they can't do. The energy of source, the creator, is like, what? What? I wish a motherfucker would. Like, you know, it's like with authority, with power, with conviction, and you know, having that fucking authority to do so, just period. Okay. Also too, I'm getting with this Seven of Swords, you know, some of you guys were thinking like, oh, I can't attach myself to certain people, or I can't attach myself to certain things. They're below me. And now it's coming a shift in time where people are seeing that, hold on, wait a minute. There's more. And so more people are getting online, and more people are unlocking their gifts and their true potential, you know. And so it makes it so that there's room for all of us. And so for those of you who didn't think that there was any room for you, there is. Right at the top. Right at the fucking top. Huh? There's nothing but room for you. And so if you thought that, oh, there's no room for me, I do this or I do that, nobody gives a fuck about that. Yes, the fuck they do. There's a room and there's a lane for you, okay? And you're going to create it, all right? You're going to create it, and people are going to fuck with it, because your energy, your vibes don't lie, okay? And they're just in the proper place that they need to be in. Some of you guys are building security that you never thought possible. And that's all because you gave up those false belief systems, and you listened to that voice inside. You know, you're no longer misaligning with what's for you. Now you're aligning to what is for you. You know what I'm saying? And it just hits different, y'all. It's some good shit right here, okay? Strength. Come through, Holy Spirit. able to tame those dragons or those lions, because I say dragons, but hey, it might be somebody's dragon you gotta tame. Maybe it's your own. I don't fucking know. But some of us gotta tame that inner sense of beast that we felt within, because I feel like a lot of us, because of due to indoctrination or other false perceptions and other false conceptions or whatever the fuck it was that you believed in, you know, it was just false. Don't go no further than that, you know. But breaking free of that shit, right? Breaking through of that gives you so much strength that, like I said, people are looking at you like, yo, what the fuck? Like nowadays, like some real shit, because they really stack the cards against you, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, say we was playing a spades game, right? And I could just stack the deck however I wanted it to, so that everybody would get the card that I wanted them to get, right? That's what's stacking the deck. They've done that in life to us here by indoctrinating us, right? And so us breaking free of that paradigm, now it's like, wait a minute, now we get to reshuffle. Now these cards are going where they should be. Okay, according to fate and destiny, all right? It changes up the little trajectory here. And so that's what's pissing people off, and they're like questioning themselves, and they're looking at you like, yo, you were fucking right, you know? And I'm telling you, some of you guys, they're not going to tell you right away. Some of you guys, wait on it. Wait on it. Give it a second. Be patient with yourself. These energies, even if they don't fucking come out and tell you, you're going to start to see it. Even if they don't fucking reveal it out of their mouth, the truth, you're going to start to see it, because you can't hide the truth, right? You can hide it, but only for a time, because it's too real. You can't hide it forever. I'm sorry, you can't, right? Just like they planted all these good ass seeds in all of us, right? Those of us that are awakened and conscious and aware, right? That you can't stop us from the truth, right? And so it's the same right now for those of us getting this reading during this transit. Okay, so that's kind of where our unconscious mind is. You know, it's aware that we made certain mistakes in the past that may have sabotaged, may have fucked us over. Listen to deception, listen to lies. Let that be our guide. And then once we broke free of that shit, why, oh my God, how strong am I? You know what I'm saying? And it defeats everything that tried to stand in your path to block you. You know, just period, on some real shit. It just defeats it, because it's like you're too strong and you're too confident to go up against. People don't have the time nor the energy to go up against this energy, because they know they have no fucking win. There's a lot of people that's been going against you guys. There's a lot of us people that's been going against the conscious collective, the awakened and aware collective, because they know that we haven't been aware for a long time, and they're still betting on and hoping and praying on that they can still get to us through the indoctrination that keeps them held hostage, right? So they're hoping and they're banking on this shit. Like, please let that indoctrination be able to keep these motherfuckers confined, please, because I don't need them to raise up out of consciousness into awareness, because I won't have any control over them, right? And that's what the opposition is saying, right? That's what they don't want. They don't want us to be strong enough to be able to face them. You know, the energy that they bring in opposition, you know, and it's over. It's like done deal. Like, yeah, oh yeah, oh fucking yeah. You know, I love it. What else is coming out here? I just seen a card flip over. Like, literally, what the fuck was that? There it is. Wow, it's the fucking King of Cups. Yeah. I'm telling you, because some people are intelligently sound enough to make up their own mind about what they believe in and what has been indoctrinated. Okay, to keep them limited. Some people are intelligent enough species to figure that out. Some people will always be under the illusion or doctrination of whatever that they've been doctrinated to believe, right? Or to know, right? So some people won't break free of those roles, but this is for us getting this reading. We got the memo, and that's what a lot of energies were, that's why they deceived us so hard. That's why they never believed in our plans. When we tried to put forward steps to grow this or start this and do that, they never supported us. They never fucking wanted us to have that sense of strength and support and backing, because they didn't want us to get stronger. That's what this shit was really all about, and that's what's coming out in Virgo. It's like all of that shit that tried to hold me back, guess what? It was only used to make me stronger. Just period. It really did. And sometimes that'll happen because people think like stupid shit like, well, if I put so many difficulties in their world, then that'll stop them. Ha ha ha. No. Some people are fucking protected. Some people are just blessed. Some people are just meant to do certain things, and you can't fuck with them. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry. It's the way a fucking cookie crumbles. You can get mad at me. You can get mad, or whoever, but that's the way it is. All right? And I really think that's what's going to be coming out during this transit on some real shit. So let's get the advice and encouragement moving forward here for this read. This is what it is, y'all. I mean, it's no... I guess there is a long and a short to it, but I hope I did a good job explaining the long and the short of it. Let me know, y'all. But yeah, let's get the advice and encouragement moving forward. Wow. See, Spirit is saying, like, give back to yourself. Put back into that cup. Remember I told you some of you guys are going to start making these investments. You're supposed to be a voice of the community. Whatever, I don't know what community you belong to, but of that community, you have a voice that's meant to be heard, that's meant to help other people and to be put out there in a way that is very productive, number one, in a way that helps people to get rid of false belief systems that they had, which are struggles that you struggled with, but because you broke free and broke through them, you'll be able to help them. Sharing, caring, giving and receiving, receiving and giving. I'm trying to tell you guys, y'all listen to this shit, okay? And once you start doing that, connecting with your community, all that misalignment energy, it just goes away. It goes away because now you're going to be in your path and your purpose. I'm trying to tell you. Some of you guys didn't know, well, damn, how would I make... Well, if this is going to be my life purpose, how will I make money? Some of you guys think like really small, and y'all don't connect enough to Spirit. And Spirit is saying like, look, advice and encouragement moving forward with the Six of Pentacles is like, Spirit can only help you if you let Spirit help you. Spirit can only guide you to certain things, but Spirit can't make you do a goddamn thing. So if Spirit has guided you to do certain things and make certain moves and certain calls in your life, it's your responsibility to do these things, okay? The part that Spirit can't do in the physical world. Spirit is not meant to do certain things in the physical world. You, the physical flesh, are meant to do certain things. And then you have a unspoken relationship with your spirit self and your physical self that... I'm live. Tell people that you live, they was just like throwing 3 more sentences like blah 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 blah. Like, nope, I'm live. Go away, go the fuck away, and please don't call me again. For real, y'all be throwing my messages off. I be right on the head with the message. I answered my phone and I was gone. Like, yo, damn, that shit just fucking blew me off. Anyways, we're gonna continue on. Ain't nothing but the devil, y'all. Didn't I tell you people with their false set of belief systems and shit? It's people in their false belief systems trying to hold me back. And I fucking mean that. They can work, but they try. Darn it, they try. You know. Yeah, they do. They try. 3 of Swords. They try, y'all. Messages of advice and encouragement for this reading. Yeah, put that back. Messages of advice and encouragement moving forward for this reading. Thank you. Judgment. Come on. Get into purpose, y'all. Y'all know y'all being called into purpose. Y'all fucking know it. Get up out of them fucking coffins. Y'all not dead. Y'all not dead. Get up out of them coffins and rise the fuck up. Now we rise as a people, baby. We doing this. We shaking them up. We rising as a collective. Getting this read during this transit. And Aquarius, moon in Virgo, sun in Aquarius, all right? We are rising as a people and we are finding our fucking purpose. Because not only through our purpose do we connect to the community, but we find purpose, we find abundance, we find so many different things that are going to be helpful along the journey. You know what I'm saying? So get into purpose, whatever that feels like for you, okay? It's my advice and encouragement here. Get into whatever that thing is that feels good, you doing it. Get into that, okay? That thing that your spirit says do. And it just feels good to you. You know what I'm saying? So many people, we think of like, oh, I got to do stuff that means something to somebody else. Do it because it meant something to you. Do it because it felt good to you. Do it because self said do it for self. You never know. As you continue on your healing journey, listening to those impromptus from spirit, you're going to start to see like, holy shit, this is actually can be abundant. I can actually sell this shit because I promise you, I didn't start off to row like I'm going to go out making money doing this shit. I promise you. That came later. All I had to do was let my passion shine through. And that's what they telling me right now for y'all getting this message on some real shit. Do what it is that you're passionate and you love to do. And everything else will fall through for you. Okay? Some of y'all so caught up into specifics that you can't get into purpose because you think, I got to be doing this specifically. That's the indoctrination. If you will follow spirit, you will see that you're a limitless being that is free and that you don't have limitations. You don't have no limitations. And anything that indoctrinated you to believe such is false. Huh? Okay? So keep that in mind for those of us getting this transit. Acceptance, baby. Acceptance. Queen of Swords, use your keen insight. You know, the Queen of Swords is messages coming in as the Queen of Swords knows that I'm going to let everything play out the way that it's supposed to play out. However the fuck that is, I don't know all of the time exactly how it's going to do it. For the most part, I get an overall idea, but I might not know every specific. And I'm going to trust my intuition to guide me sound enough to resolution and to being effective, right? And that's the Queen of Swords message that I'm getting for us here as advice and encouragement. It's like, utilize this Queen of Swords energy. Okay, collective? You might not have all of the answers. This is what it said. Didn't it say that? I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges, and so the fuck do you. And you don't need to have all of the answers. But as you continue to trust in spirit, you're being guided into the right answers because you're trusting spirit with that Queen of Swords, all right? Big Aquarius energy, y'all. Come on. Come on. You got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords coming out here. Some of you guys, you're in happy marriages. You're in happy commitments. If you're not already, you will be. You're attracting the proper partner towards you because you're learning a lesson in the mind that translates over to the rest of the aspects of the self. Okay? And this is not a job for the weak, okay? So let's talk about that. Some of us, we dealing with energies outside of ourselves that are extremely weak and indoctrinated. They are indoctrinated so heavily because by religion and whatever other things, because they don't have enough strength within them to know that everything exists within them. Okay? And you've already come to this conclusion a long time ago. And so that puts you a step ahead of a lot of people. And I just need you to know that that's why sometimes you don't always know the answers, but you know that you're being guided properly. You know what I'm saying? Because you're listening to Spirit, and Spirit tells you all the time, look, you don't always got to know the answers. It's okay to sometimes be, I don't know the answer to this. Okay? And look at this, King of Wands, Knight of Wands. Like, have fun with this journey, with this process that we're on. Like, have fun. Don't be afraid to have fun. Biggest overall message of advice and encouragement here for those of us getting this reading and how we're going to move forward. Yo, have fun. Enjoy this shit. Just enjoy the shit.